Okay, so I'm back. Got all the port work done on the Pioneer, the p28, and I was able to hit all the numbers I wanted, even with that really high squish number. I mean, what was it? 42, which it was 62, so that's not bad. So I guess I'll just show you the port work, huh? I did I widened the exhaust port, ovaled it. It's an oval now instead of a square. It was the same. It was a square shape, but significantly wider now. Was able to take the transfers up to. I put the transfers to. 121 or 120. I don't know. I have to look again. Let me see here. Hold on a second. Let me find my paper. I don't know where I did with it. All right, found my paper, which was cool because nothing changed. I was able to hit all the numbers that I had written down. Squish 44. Exhaust, left exhaust at 103. So basically gained 20 thousandths in the combustion chamber. Tightened up the squish 20 thousandths, so to say. Got the transfers to 121 from 124, which was minuscule. That was easy. Kind of a pain in the ass without a right angle or a 90. Oh, get out. Well, yeah. And intake from 64, got it to 72. After chamfering, I might have made it 73, but I'm not too worried. And I changed my blow down to 18 degrees. So here, let me show you the work. So here's the intake. I wish there was some better light in here. Let me set you up on this thing. This is the best light right here for porting a cylinder. Look at that. Stand straight up. So while you're doing your ports, you can literally just set it right on top of the light and kind of hold it. So the intake, I tapered them. So the sides are still the same. Don't mind all the little scratch marks on that centerpiece. That's ain't gonna affect nothing. Well, there you go. So you can see that I tapered them, so that way the opening starts at a small little hole and then gradually opens up. Hoping that gives it some more velocity, some more suction, you know what I mean? Which I might be completely backwards in the way I'm thinking, but in my mind, that would create more velocity. But we'll see. Here, let me stick a piston in it so that way you can really see what I'm saying. Alright, hopefully this will help. Let me see. See how it's deeper in the middle and tapers off to one side. And you'll notice that the right side looks a little different than the left, and that's because what I did inside, let me find you, just tried to match that, make them look the same on the inside, because the port now on the left side is a lot wider than the one on the right side, because the locator pin on the piston for the ring sits right here, right on the edge of this. So I didn't want to take it over anymore. Now, let's see if I can move you here a little bit. Okay. A little better of a view. Now you can see that better. Which looks pretty good. I think that'll be fine. I didn't want to give it too much intake timing. And I didn't want to make it flat, because I feel like if I brought that whole entire port straight down flat like it originally was, I figured I would just lose all kinds of velocity. This way, in my mind, it seems better. So that's what I went with. And I left it all rough. I didn't do nothing to it really but rough it up and drop it. From 62 to from 64 to 72. Whoa. The wood stove's making funny noises. Alright, here's the exhaust. Not the shiniest thing in the world, but I don't think it's going to matter too much. Alright, so you can see there's the shape. The original shape. But it was actually even a little more square than that. Boy, a wood stove's starting to make me paranoid. Hold on a second. Wood stove's fine, I'm just paranoid. Putting off a hell of a lot of heat though. You know what? The chimney might be on fire. It's okay, I'm in a metal building. But anyway, there's the original shape, which was a little bit smaller, a little bit narrower this way, and a little bit narrower this way. All I did was round it out to match the exhaust port on the muffler itself. But on the inside, it's a nice big round shape. Let's see if I can get some better light on this in there. It's hard to get this camera to focus. There we go. You see how big around it is now. Chamfered all the edges. So it's a lot wider than it was. And see if I can get you a good view on these. I hate pulling these out like this. Move the transfers up. And I did the same thing in the transfers as I did with the intake. I tapered them from one side. Man, come on. There you go. From one side to the other. So the side facing the intake, I wish this would work better. The side facing the intake, which is this side right here, the top, is higher than the back, which is this side, the exhaust side. So, hoping that it, you know what I mean, it breaks on the intake side right as it starts to open. Hopefully that'll give it some velocity to shoot straight in towards the intake side, which is what I'm hoping for. Everything's chamfered. I hit it with a little bit of sandpaper too. Yeah, so there's the port work. Probably put this together tomorrow after work. Got a few things to take care of. I got a good bit of job for like 18 different trees on one property, and a little bit more than I think I'm capable of right now. But it all depends on what the lady wants. She said if you could just drop them, I'd be cool with that. So we'll give her a price and see what she says. Get off of there. Alright. But anyway, we got a lot of things to do tomorrow. But so far that's it. I'm gonna clean this base up. Clean the base up on here. You can see I started to, but it's still pretty gnarly. I'm gonna leave all that carbon on there. I'm just gonna chamfer the edge of the piston. Well, you know what? It'll probably come off. Also, one thing I found that was really cool was this is a piston out of a 350, and they are almost the same. So, with the ring gap problem, this is the ring that's out of the Pioneer. This is a ring out of a 350. So, we're just going to make a ring, make a new one with it. I mean, they are so close. Within, I'd say like a half a millimeter. Actually, a 346 ring might be perfect. Yeah, I mean, look at that. Not a whole lot of difference. Thickness wise, almost exactly the same. I haven't stuck the caliper on it yet, but I'm gonna say that that's not bad. And this 350 ring doesn't look too bad either. But if that doesn't work, I got a what is it, 44.3 millimeter 346 cylinder and ring and piston in there. So we'll see. Hopefully this turns out pretty good. I don't hang a ring because I spent a good bit of time on it. I did all the port work. Well, I did a little bit of it last night, but I did most of it today. And I'm hoping that it turns out good. But that's it. I just want to show you guys some port work, and I think the next video will be me putting it together. Also, one more thing. This baby's next. Which, there was nothing really wrong with it in the first place, except I started catching on this side on something, probably just some carbon. I could probably get away with just putting a ring in it and cleaning up the cylinder, but it had that Chinese cylinder on it, so I got an OEM one right there, but it's a 2171. This is a 2165 frame. All the same stroke, just different bore. So, I think that'll be the next one that's getting ported after the Pioneer. Alright, thanks for watching, guys. Appreciate you. I'm going to shut the stove down. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to hit the thumbs up.